Guys, today we are going to be working with the Paper and Petal kit, and I am using this sheet. This is 8.5 by 11. It is 110-pound cardstock. This is the cover, the paper that I'm going to use for the cover, and I just printed out a non-directional sheet from the kit for the inside. Okay. There are other sheets in the kit that you can go through, but these are the ones that I think coordinate best with the papers that I'm using from the kit. Okay. Also, these are going to go in the kit and on the kit, and we have one more to do. One more folio to do that will be going in here as well. Okay. So, with that being said, let's get to it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip it over, and you guys see I've already made my tick marks. So the first mark you're going to make is at the 1 3/8 mark right there. Then the second one you're going to make is 6 1/8, right? So these are, you're just scoring. You're not cutting, you're just scoring, okay? Then I flipped it around to this side, and I made a tick mark right at 7 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to score this little one right here. I scored everything else, but I didn't score that one. I'm going to score that right like this, and then we're going to add a little score, like a little 1/4 inch score on this side of this one, and another one on this side. Right? Okay. Yes, that's how I want to do it. Okay. And guys, that's why I always use pencil, because I always mess up, and then I can erase. Right? Okay. And then what doesn't erase, you can always ink it up. Okay, so we have this part. Guys, I'm just trying to figure out. Okay. What I want to do. Okay. So then you have this. Right, and you have this piece that folds in like this, and then you have this, right? Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to take scissors, and we're going to cut an angle right here to right here. Just cut this piece off like that. And then we're going to angle this like that. And this piece, we're going to cut this out like this. Cut this piece off. Like that. Guys, I always cut crooked. So we're going to cut that off. Right? And then we're going to angle this one as well. Okay? Just angle it like that. Alright? Let's angle this one just a little bit more. Okay. And that, really easy, is the cover. It was just really easy, right? Okay, so now I'm going to sew around this part right here, right? And before we get into anything else, I want to add a flap right here. And I think I have this one, right? And I printed another nondescript, non-directional pattern on the back. And I love this. I just love this page so much. So what we're going to do is we're just going to measure right here like this. And we know this is going to be the fold line right there. So we're going to cut this and we're going to fold it so it flips like that, okay? We have one that folds, and it's going to go just like that, right? And that'll flip up like this, right? And then I want something to flip out here, right? And I think, we're not going to make it too long. So we're just going to cut a piece like right here, like that, and we're going to cut this piece off right here. Okay? All right. So your piece for this side should be, I don't know, it should be look like 7.5 by 4 inches. Okay, so everything is sewed around, and now we're going to assemble. Right, we're going to take this part, we're just going to glue it right here. Okay, easy. Right, it's going to go right there, just like that. Just like that. And let's cut this just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now it's all good, right? And then we're going to take this piece, and I think we're going to add it to the front. I think we can do that. So let's add it right here to this part instead of adding it over the back. I think that'd be okay, because we're going to cover this part up. So let's do that. I don't necessarily know if I want to cover the back part. Right? Let's put that right here. Right? Okay. Perfect. Let's get my glue eraser and just clean that up a little bit. This is the cover, right? So we have this, 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 and this, right? And these flaps down here. I know what we're going to put right here. This one is going to be reserved. This space is reserved for the last little folio that we are doing together, okay? This spot right here is reserved for this cute one that we just made, and it slides in there like that. That's why we have this piece right there. So that's how it goes, right? And then, so that goes like this, right? And then this right here, we're going to open this, and this is the front panel. And you know we did this one together as well, right? So it is going to go on the front panel. Now we're going to add the magnet, right? So I added the magnet, but what I did was I just made sure it was on the cover where I wanted. Remember this little piece that we made, right? This, I told you I wanted it to be able to detach from the cover. So that is where it goes, and this is where we're going to put that magnet right there. Right. Then we have this, this, and this. So now we need to figure out what we want to do. I already kind of know. So right here, we're going to put a belly band right down at the bottom, right? You're going to leave this part open. It's going to be all the way down at the bottom, right? And I'm just using the piece from here. And right here, we're going to use a piece like this, and we're just going to make this into a tuck spot. Can you see that? Okay. And then I'm going to remove this for right now. And I'm going to remove this so you guys can see. Okay. That's going to be a tuck spot, right? Then right here, we are going to make this into a pocket over here. Guys, you can never have too many pockets. Never have too many pockets. So I have this, which I didn't print out borderless, but that is okay. And we're going to use this, and we're going to make this into a pocket. And I think we're going to cut us a little hole. So this would be a see-through pocket. And right here, we're going to have the envelope, right? So I have this piece right here, and what you're going to do is just, you just fold it like this, you know, fold some over like this, and then you have your two little flaps, which I will show you guys. And then right here, we're going to have another pocket, and we're going to have double pockets right here, okay? And this is going to be where an envelope is going to sit. So we're going to fold over one of the sheets of paper, and we're going to make it an envelope so it can flip down and you can take it out, right? This sheet twice and just use the light color pockets, the angle, well, I guess they're just angles, you know, that I call a pocket sheet. So I didn't really want to cover up this beautiful page image, so we just put pockets right here. Okay, on this side, right here, all I did was I took, my Velcro was having a, all I did was took one of the pieces of paper and folded it like an envelope. I sewed it, add a little punch in here, and I cut off one of the tags to use as a closure, and that is your envelope page right here. And you can put something down at the bottom right here, and we probably will do that when we're decorating. I think that's a good corner tuck spot, and it's a good way to use up the ephemera that's in here, right? So we're going to put this right here, like that. Perfect. Okay, and I literally just got the very first hole punch or die that I had out of my drawer. So it just happened to be a simple rectangle. So that is an easy cut, you know, if you're just using a ruler, right? And you could put any shape in here, a circle, an oval, whatever you have, right? A star. Okay, and so at the top, we have this journaling card that we use as a tuck spot, right? And then on this flap, we put a belly band right here, okay? And so right here, we're going to add a pad, right? And I am going to sew around this part. I'm going to punch two holes and put eyelets in here, and have a string and have a little pad in here. That is going to be that. And then for this part right here, I have this sheet right here that I printed out, and I'm going to fold it like a coin envelope, right? Like this. Then of course you have this part, but you have to cut everything, right? And then we're going to put that right here. I might have to fold it over a little bit more because it looks a little wide. But then the coin envelope is going to be able to flip down, right? Like that, right? Okay, guys, I have already glued this down, right? And I just glued it down so it'll be a pocket. This is what it looks like, and I just put a paper clip right there. This is what our notebook looks like. I always put masking tape on the back so that it doesn't move, and I just punched holes in there. That way you can take it out, right? And I always put my what is this called? Bow over to the corner, because it just seems like it works better for me, right? Okay, and there you go. So now we're going to glue this part down. Hold on, let's take this off. Okay, we're going to glue this part down, and if it bothers you that it flips up like that, you can put a little paper clip there. So we'll glue it down as a pocket, just in case we want to put something there, okay? Just in case. You never know. So we'll just glue that down as a pocket, like this, right? Perfect. And we can put a paper clip right there to hold it, and that way I'll remind myself that it is a pocket, right? So we're going to do a paper clip, and I'm going to just clip it like right here. That. Okay, perfect. All right, so now you have the cover is done, right? Make sure everything is right. Cover is done. So it's done. I know the back is a little plain, but don't worry, don't you fret. We're going to add a pocket, and this will be our last little mini folio that goes on the back. I was going to put it in the inside right here, but I felt like the back is a little bit too plain. And the reason why we're not adding the pocket right now is because I want to make sure it fits. So we're going to do the folio in the next video. Bye.